Well, all right, y'all. All across the USC, Compton, Watts, Bay to LA, Pomona, California, from valley to valley, we represent that killer Cali. So if you keeping it real on your side of your town, you tune in to Gangsta Chronicles.
Gangsta Chronicles, we gon' tell you how it goes.
If I lie, my nose will grow like Pinocchio. We gon' tell you the truth and nothing but the truth.
Gangsta Chronicles, this is not your average show.
You're now tuned into the real MC8, Big James, and Big Steel.
This is strictly from the streets.
Hello.
We represent the J's.
But you got some real cool shit going on right now, though, man. It's way different outside the lane of the music shit, dog.
I do. Me and my boy have started up a sports magazine website called Franchise Sports Media out here in Las Vegas. It's a unique place for sports. It's my second home. I've had a place up here for years. I used to go back and forth between home and here until I just moved up here all the way 2 years ago. And when the Golden Knights came here, the hockey team, they came here and they did real well out of nowhere. And this town, they lost their minds for that hockey team. And the experience is like going to a Laker game. It's Vegas, so it's the entertainment. They all about the entertainment surrounding the game. So the kids are into it, the old folks is into it, the niggas is into it, the Mexicans into it. And I ain't never gave a fuck about no hockey. But you go to one of these games up here, the presentation, it takes you to the next level. And it's kind of spreading. And the Raiders come. That's my team already. And it's starting to become like a sports town that's like a little small college town with a big sports population. So, man, we ended up getting official media credentialed for the Raiders, for the Golden Knights, the Dodgers and the Lakers too, because this city is just a transplant of a bunch of LA people, to be honest. And we've been doing pretty well, man. We report the sports in a different way. We curate our own highlight reels. We get into the recruiting with the kids. We shoot a lot of they reels for their recruiting and stuff like that. We shoot all the Raider games, the VGK games, the UNLV games. And it's growing, man. It's a lot of fun. It's like, everybody in the music industry, most artists wanted to play ball some kind of way and vice versa. So it's just kind of, I always dreamed of playing football first. Then I stopped growing. So I went to my second love, which was doing music. And not that I'm ever going to stop doing that, but man, shit, on Sundays, I'm at the stadium on the sideline with my camera, bro.
Yeah, you always have been heavy into football specifically, man.
Yeah.
We got to get you where you validated, man, where you got the pass for them Trojan games, man. We get everything back opened up, man.
Yeah, hell yeah. I'll be down there, bro, because I'm actually shooting myself. So, a lot of the Raider highlights and stuff that y'all see on our site is franchisesportsmedia.com. That's me actually on the sideline with the camera. Like, it's fun, man. And it's like, because I love the team so much and I love the game so much, like being down there on the sideline to hear what's actually going on, give you a whole lot of perspective when you own a media company. You know what I'm saying? So it's a way to really bring the sports news to the people in a way that's just not dry. Like, it's dry, and we're trying to wet it up a little bit.
Well, you always have been like on the cusp. That's why I always respected your business acumen, because it seemed like you always had something going on outside of music, like a real business. What was the thing you had, man, where you used to help the kids go to college, man, at the black universities and everything?
Yeah. NCR, National College Resources, Black College Expo. Man, it's expanded now. It's like, it's huge. But you was around when it first started, though, still. You was one of the first people I talked about.
Yeah,
I talked to you about it.
Are you still doing that?
Yeah, we still doing it, man. It's just it's gone to the point where my manager is just it's at a different level now. It's like 14 different cities. We done got 200,000-300,000 kids in school over the time that we've done it, and we have these expos basically where kids could just come to this expo, bring your transcripts, bring your SAT or ACT scores, and literally get signed up right there. What we do is we have the colleges that come and participate. We have them waive all of their application fees and all of that other stuff. And the kids just show up, and it's just kind of like, for lack of a better word, it's like a meat market, but it's a meat market for the kids too. You can literally go and interview schools for the experience that you want. And it's been working, man. It's like, it's just, the more you expand, the more you find the need. A lot of these kids would qualify to get higher education if they want to, but they just don't have the information, which is the bridge to get them there. And like, that's very serious. If it's just literally you meeting somebody that would allow you to get in school when you thinking that you have no shot because, you know, you in Houston in the hood somewhere and you ain't got no money and you ain't got no scholarship, man, it's still so many opportunities, but it's hell to find them. So it's all about linking these kids with people, man. And listen, bro, it's some horror stories as far as the situation that Black children, Black teenagers are in today. And I'm talking about before the pandemic. Like, we are struggling to catch up in education and social skills and everything else because the breakdown of our families, hey, bro, that's the pandemic for us as a people. That's our pandemic, and we gotta pay attention because we can't afford to lose a whole generation.
Hey.
We can't afford to lose a whole generation, bro.
Right.
So this program, blackcollegeexpo.com, ncr.com, everybody that's watching this, if you want to get your kid in school, you know, a kid that's underprivileged that needs to get in school, go to either one of those websites or just go to Google and look up Black College Expo. We got the shit on lock. You will find us. It don't make no sense in 2021 for Black kids that want to get into school to not get into school because they can.
And you know what, man? The one thing that college gives you, I always tell people, man, that the degree from a college, man, is a great thing, right? But it's the social skills and it's the network of people that you meet. And it's a good thing because I've seen guys come from out of Compton, Watts, and they go to school somewhere, they go out of town, they go to Atlanta, they go to Colorado and different places, and they come back as whole different people.
Real talk.
Because they've seen something different outside the hood. And me and James, we are getting our nonprofit kicked off, man. We're going to be working with a nonprofit called Fathers to Fathers. And we have some incredible stuff we doing, man. Me and James, and 8, he's got to speak for the homie 8 too. He's not here tonight.
Right.
As I said earlier, but we would love to get involved with that with you, man, just as far as getting the word out, man. I think that'd be a beautiful thing. Absolutely.
Hell yeah, bro. We can exchange that information. We'll link y'all onto the site. Y'all link us back and let's link. Because we got programs going on in Linwood Unified, LA Unified, Inglewood, across the whole city. Like, we got programs going in all the schools for STEM, for everything. Everything. Like, we even got the Latin College Expo now. Like, since the last time I talked to you, it's expanded. By the grace of God, like, some people have really came in and started to help with money. You know what I'm saying? Because bottom line, you can have ideas all day. You can have execution all day. If you ain't got money, you ain't gonna be able to help nobody.
Real talk.
And it's a lot of people with money that want to help and just don't know how to help. Right. So it's all about trying to find ways to bridge these gaps. Like, it's ways for people that want to give money away can get all kinds of kickbacks and all kinds of extra perks for their life just because they gave the money away and they want to get the money away. So it's like we just had an online gala to be last month, trying to raise some money to expand some more. So it's what it's about, man. It's about if we get these kids in school, then the people that's running the country won't have us in the type of situation that we in right now.
Right.
That's it. It's like we got to make a farm team, bro. Just like the baseball teams do. Got to plant the seeds, got to cultivate them, and put them in the places where they need to be to lead us. Only way we're going to do that is with education.
Right.
Yeah, man, that's one thing that me and James always say, man, that we have to use this platform, man. You know, the platform, man, is dope, man, that we come on and tell these stories. But me and James, and I think I speak for James too, and he can elaborate if he wants to, our biggest thing is to get this type of information out to the neighborhood, man.
Yeah.
For the people that's watching, for the kid that may be watching this, that's somewhere in Houston, Dallas, Compton, somewhere in his room thinking like, man, I want to go to school and make a change, because we got to catch the kids when they early. And James,
right,
he speaks on that all the time, man, about the importance of catching these guys when they are young like that to make a change. Because there's people, man, you know, literally when you turn 16 to 17, man, it's like you at the fork in the road. You can either go this way or that way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's
even younger than that. Even younger than that, man. You know, a lot of kids don't have a sense of belonging to something. They don't have nobody that care. Now, if you got a program and they know they can go to college, they gonna go to school so they can go to college.
Absolutely,
but none of them
man.
think that we can make it that far.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah,
listen, bro, it's a saint. It's a saint in Los Angeles. Her name is Dr. Teresa Price. Dr. Teresa Price. She's the director of the Black College Expo, National College Resources, and she getting kids in school left and right.
Right.
Ain't no way in hell. I mean, it's at least worth a try. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not gonna sit up here and promise the world to every single child and say to every single child that can get in school. But bro, I have seen some stories. I have seen some situations where I was saying to myself, ain't no way in hell nobody accepting this motherfucker. And shit.
In there.
I'm thinking 2 or 3 of them right now. One in medical school, a nurse, and one trying to run for office. Literally.
That's incredible, man.
Literally, man. It's all about some kind of foundation. A lot of times they miss that foundation. The community has to find a way to put our arms around them and build an alternate foundation. Because every kid needs some kind of foundation.
Right.
Gotta have it.
Exactly. Man, like I said, man, that's a beautiful thing, man. And you can count us in, man. What was the lady's name again? Dr. Teresa?
Dr. Teresa Price.
Dr. Teresa Price, and you write that down, man.
Yeah, write that down, Dr. Teresa Price.
Because see, people like, man, and that's the important stuff, man. We spend a lot of time as blacks, man, being stuck on bullshit.
Yeah.
You know, because somebody will skip over all this good information that we're giving right now, and they want to go back and hear us talk about, you know, oh, Birdman was doing this, and R. Kelly did this. You know, they want to hear the bullshit. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so we got to give them a little bit of that to give them the stuff like this. You know,
real talk.
But that's a beautiful thing, man. And any way we can be involved and help, man, because that's our big core mission right now. We are going to actually be going to the city of Dallas. We getting that stuff worked out right now. You know, this COVID stuff makes stuff kind of, you got to move the right way.
Yeah.
You know, you got to move the right way because everybody got to be safe, man. But that's something, James, we need to bring down there with us.
Yeah.
When we go down there. Because like James said, man, the average person, man, that joins the gang, man, they are really looking to belong to something and dedicate their life to something. Why not dedicate it to something positive?
Real talk. Real talk. And you'd be surprised at how many of them you could flip.
Right.
If you just,
but a lot of brothers, they don't know that, you know, Levi's and the t-shirt and the khakis and the hat, that's all they know. Put a brother in the suit and watch how he smile. Watch how he be like, oh, yeah, I'm shitty sharp. Yeah. You know, that's all you got to do is give him a chance. Show him that you can change. And they see that. Yeah, you can. They be ready to go.
That's it, man.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, and what I want to do, all the links to the stuff that TQ is talking about will be in the look in the description of the show, and we have all the links right there, man. Let's go out there and let's see somebody get blessed, man. You know, instead of just delivering bad news all the time, let's hear some positive stories. Let's get some
Real
stuff
talk.
going.
Right.
Real talk, man. Let's look up a couple of years from now. Somebody said they was watching this episode and they got in school. I mean, we're doing something right.
Yeah, exactly, man. Exactly, man. And I'm serious, TGC. I'm gonna be on you. Cause we already got some stuff going on with the sports stuff that I'm plugging you with, man.
Sure.
I'm gonna be on you about this, man. Let's go see Dr. Teresa, man.
Man, that's nothing. That's easy. Dr. Teresa is the person that got me in the music industry. And she went from the music industry, from radio to the music industry to doing this. And this is what she's been doing ever since. And in my music career, a lot of me getting out there was performing at this expo. It was so big. Like we had 50, 60,000 kids at the LA Convention Center every year. That's still our biggest one. So this is the first time we ain't did it since what? I think 2000. Because of COVID, we had to do the virtual version. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Wow.
So
yeah, see, that's why it's important, man, that we get that message out there, man. I really appreciate you, man. We appreciate you, man, coming on, man.
Yeah, man. Thank y'all for having me, bro. Congratulations on the deal, on the success and all of that, man. I like what y'all doing, bro. Thank y'all for having me anytime.
Oh, for sure, man. We definitely go have you back, man, again, man. Like I said, I appreciate it, man. Sure. Well, there we go, man. I guess that's another episode right there, man. Remember, keep the homeboy Reggie right in constant prayer. Our brother is out there fighting right now, man. He's fighting right now. I know James had an update. He got updated on him Saturday, James?
Yeah.
That was the last
basically
update.
The same thing. They said he moving his eyes. They keeping him up under that anesthesia shit. They keeping him asleep. So it sounds serious to me, but Reggie's a fighter. Reggie fighting. If he wouldn't, he'd have gave up a long time ago, and I'm just praying for him. And
we all are
out there. You know, like I said, my sister got it, my 4 little cousins got it, and it ain't nothing to play with. It's some real shit. That shit is real. So,
yeah, man, I had it all December, bro. It's nothing to play with. Anybody out there that think that shit is just some, I don't wish that shit on nobody. So if you ain't got to get it, don't fucking get it.
Right. Yeah, it's definitely, you know, I went through my bout with it, man. And that's the thing about it, man, because when we caught it, man, my daughter had it first and she just only had a headache for a couple of days. My wife, she was still running around the house like it wasn't nothing wrong. And that was the scary part about it, because she could have been out there interacting with people and doing everything else. There's some people that just don't care. So let's be responsible, because everybody's not going to get the same result. It may be somebody, you may be asymptomatic, but you may go see your grandmother or something, hug on her, and it may kill her.
Take her out.
Be cautious.
Real talk.
Let's be cautious, man. You know, man, peace and prayers, man, and love to y'all, man. We out of here.
All the time. Peace,
man.